What's up, everybody? It's your boy Flexi Bulls back again with another reaction video. And boy, we got a video, and it's a week later than when this happened, and I needed a week to not get angry and be upset. We have the Chicago Sky at the Indiana Fever, the matchup to watch, arguably the best rivalry in the WNBA, the most exciting one anyway. It's Angel Reese and the Chicago Sky versus Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever. We are in Indiana. Boy, there's a lot that happened this game beyond basketball and with basketball. But so again, I'm gonna be watching the game on my end here. No, none for you guys. Copyright said you guys can have the fun. Only I. So if you haven't seen this game, we're gonna look at the box score and then the fantasy. But But yeah, this game had a lot. This game had a lot. The gist of it is, though, the Fever are a championship team. They should be a championship team. They got some new faces: Natasha Howard, Dewana Bonner. Dewana Bonner, I also believe, moved up in the all-time scoring list from her first game in the Fever, which is, you know, something. Then we got Angel Reese, just making a bucket here. It's 4-4. Angel Reese. So this was the sequence. Clark makes so we have Angel Reese driving, taking the ball, making a tough layup, followed by Angel Reese making a deep 3-pointer over Camila Cardozo, falling. That's the sequence they want. And then Angel Reese pop it. Oh, missed it. She made 1 3 this game, didn't she? She did one for two. So and one there. But yeah, so let's talk about the basketball first. Let's talk about the basketball first before we get into the semantics. Okay. You can see the box score here if you look at the top. The scoring woes for Chicago are still there, but this is Angel Reese's team now. You have Courtney Vandersloot. Courtney is always better on the Sky in the Sky uniform. That's just facts. That is just facts. You got so basically what they've done, the approach, new coach Tyler Marsh. The approach is that you have Angel Reese, Camila Cardozo, surrounded by shooters. So you got Sloop back to distribute. You got Ariel Atkins from the Mystics, 3-point shooter. Rebecca Allen, I forget where Rebecca Allen was before. Maybe on the Mercury, 3-point shooter. Rachel Banham, 3-point shooter. Got a lot of three. Again, just surrounding the bigs in the middle. Kia Nurse as well, with 3-point shooting. It was close. I mean, the first quarter it was close. It was, now I'm looking at it, it's 9 minutes, 30 seconds, 22-20, only down 2 points. But again, this is obviously going to get out of hand because the Fever are going to get it going. Going to get the gist and they're feeding off the crowd. Yeah, I mean, let's just talk about the Sky's points now. Again, just 12 points, 17 rebounds, though, 1 assist, 5 turnovers, though, for Angel Reese. The turnovers, I was talking to one of my friends about this. Just a nice bounce pass from Caitlin Clark as well to Lexi Hole. The thing about, and I'm looking at it right now too, Angel Reese, they're making Angel Reese carry the ball and be like one of the primary ball handlers. And I'm not saying she can't do that yet, but I'm not saying she can't do that at all, sorry, but she can't do that yet. She just can't. I think this season she's like the number one. She's the number one scoring option. The stuff moves through her. We know that. Make that the priority, I think. The first games I've seen. Make that the priority. And instead of having her trying to also get better with assisting and playmaking, like that should be a whole nother thing after she can more consistently score. So I think they're just putting a lot on her, But I think this is, if she's gonna handle it, she's gonna handle it. So because she's a superstar, she just is. Most followers on Instagram, you tell me. So I don't know. So that needs to get figured out. But again, still double, 17 rebounds in the opening game is ridiculous. Aaliyah Boston, nice move. We gotta be talking about Aaliyah Boston too. Camila Cardozo, I had as MVP. Not as MVP, as Defensive Player of the Year candidate. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be really tough. But 7 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks is good. I think the best version, the most insane version of so she's Defensive Player of the Year, but it's probably got some ways to go. Nothing much from Sloot or Kia Nurse. Ariel Atkins with 11. Nothing much there. The bench, most exciting thing really. Rachel Banham did well. Or I guess at 8 points, 7 points for Rebecca Allen. Shout out Van Lith, 2 for 2. a turnover and you're starting in your first WNBA minutes, I'm happy to have you on the team. I'm so proud of my Sky. I'm so excited to watch the Sky team. They're down 10 right now, about that to end the half. Clark's looking to make a step back three to end it, and she does. And okay, this is on opening day for the Fever. So I think we might have missed it. I think I might have missed the play that happened. But there's a play that happened. Okay. All right, let's get to the Fevers while we're doing it. Duana Bonner, again, didn't do much. Only 7 points here. But, again, she moved up on the all-time scoring list. 15 points for Natasha Howard. That is a huge pickup. Natasha Howard is an incredible player. Was on the wings last year. Really top-tier player here. That's a great pass. The passing by Clark is just insane. It truthfully is. It's very nice. It doesn't even seem like that crazy, but just not that many other people are doing it like she's doing it. So, Leah Boston, nice move. But yeah, so Natasha Howard, a great addition. That's going to be, that again, does really make them a competitor for the championship. And Reese moving, just throwing, getting rebounds, fighting, get her ripped away. Still adding rebounds, so just adding rebounds. Camila Cardozo taking it up. Oh, okay. Driving. What else? Yeah, sorry, Aaliyah Boston, 19 and 13. Great game from Aaliyah Boston. If she's putting up like 19, 13, she's been playing like it so far. She sneak. I had Kate Martin as most improved. I think it could really be Aaliyah Boston. She has been hooping, and she was hooping in this game too. 19 and 13, more time with Caitlin Clark as well. Kelsey Mitchell had quiet 15, I feel like, when we were watching this. Quiet 15, but, it's still, she's not quiet there on that fast break, but she's still just a weapon. Can score anywhere, can explode for any time, so that's dangerous. That is dangerous. Nothing crazy from the bench. Lexi Holt, 9 points. Could be 6th Woman of the Year, truthfully, honestly. And I completely skipped over Caitlin Clark, which is crazy of me. Caitlin Clark has the first game of the year starting with a triple-double. 20 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, 4 blocks as well. That's actually insane. That's an insane opening day. Fortunately, I heard she's out with an injury actually for 2 weeks. So we'll see how the Fever adjust. But triple-double for Clark. I mean, she has been playing incredible basketball. What a way to start the year off, especially at home. And the most watched rival games, besides maybe Liberty, Aces, Fever, and Sky is a matchup to watch. So, and they're up right now. It's fourth quarter. It's just 74-51. It's kind of a blowout right now, really. Yeah, Fever really just kind of dominate. They just have more scoring. They just a lot more scoring for their team. The Sky struggle to find scoring still. Again, they have their method. That's an insane 3 from Clark. She was 4 of 8 from 3-pointer. But yeah, no, Clark just incredible. Truthfully, no, it is. It really is. As much as the other stuff I'm about to talk about does play a factor for me. Basketball is Clark is incredible, and triple-double on opening day is insane. So, bravo. Just shout out. Have to do it. All right, so what happened was basically, if you haven't seen already, there was a foul. Reese was going up for a layup, and then Clark fouled her, and Reese fell down. And then the discourse obviously has been insane. People are just immediately hating on Angel Reese, saying this is a common basketball play. Clark did nothing wrong, blah, blah, blah. And obviously it was going to be heated because of the Reese-Clark debate and the fan base's debate as well, and just the intensity of the Fever fans, which we are going to talk about. So basically this foul happens. People are just destroying Angel Reese on opening day online. It's talked about everywhere. I'm getting mad because of course, I'm like, everyone's saying this isn't a play. Angel Reese is all mad, blah, 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 blah. And then Clark's saying, it's a foul, it's a common foul, it's something crazy. I'm just saying, if the roles were reversed, if Reese fouls Clark, everyone's losing their mind on Reese and saying the foul was too hard. That's just what I think. And it's really a shame that this happens the first day that this is going on. We're supposed to just be happy and celebrating that, these teams are playing, the WNBA is back, and now we're talking about this. And it's ridiculous. It's truthfully ridiculous. I'm sure they hate talking about it. Both of them do. I'm sure it's exhausting, and and it's a lot of pressure on these two players who just want to play basketball. They're superstars of the league. It comes with the territory, but it's insane. It's truthfully insane. It's also 89-56 right now in the score. So this course was bad from that, and then we found out after the game that WNBA and the Sky had to make a statement because racist remarks were made towards Angel Reese. And truthfully, this news didn't surprise me. This is actually the first time it's happened. It happened last season, I believe, with Dejanay Carrington, and Dejanay was like, nah, I don't like it here. Like, these fans are crazy. They're too intense. I'm not saying all Caitlin Clark fans are like this. I'm saying there's a small portion of them that are very loud and unfortunately very racist and are not good people. And it sucks that Clark is now their figurehead point and everything, because she's really just 22, 23-year-old just trying to play basketball, and she's really good at it. But all this takes away from her, and they wanted, so it makes people who are Angel Reese fans like myself, who see her just getting all this hate all the time, and it makes you look at Clark like just angry and mad at her. But it's not her fault at all. It's just her, and it's not all her fans. It's just a certain amount of them are really bad, and it's really unfortunate. I really get into arguments with people. I really do. I really say, that you're just wrong. I don't agree with it all what you're saying. You're kind of being either, a bigot and all these things. It's tough. It's really tough. But I wish it could just be about the basketball of it all. It's not. And I think people diminishing what Reese has done. Like, everyone knows Angel Reese's name. You know Caitlin Clark. You also know Angel Reese. You know both of them. So it's just really crazy how fast the switch flips, and to force you to make it, black versus white and things like that. It's awful. It really is. But again, going back to the back, that's just my opinion on it. I've had some days to sit with it and see it more. So, but yeah, no, people are acting like surprised. Like, this isn't the first time it's happened. No other player I know's fan base is doing this right now. And I'm not saying that's Clark's fault at all that she has this fan base. It's just what it is, unfortunately. So, that's my opinion. Again, Fever should be a contender. There's one thing we'll talk about in another video I do soon, about a weakness for the Fever. I'll tease it now, a weakness for the Fever. But, Fever killed it. Clark triple-double was insane. And in the same fashion, the Sky they're still working on the offense, but double-double to start for Angel Reese, 17 rebounds. Just need to figure out the offense still. So, we're going to keep fighting, Sky. I ain't worried. We're going to keep doing the fight. That's why we got to talk about these things. We got to, we got to go to fantasy. Who do I have for fantasy? It's not much of an update. So, on this day, Travis did have 26 fantasy points from Natasha Howard. Again, that's going to be a great addition. She's good. McKinley only had 2 points for Chicago. Not much, again, scoring at all for anyone on Chicago. I had Rebecca Allen, 11.5. I'll take that. We'll take that again. Just need people to fill in. Just people filling in. And then these other three for the game we're about to talk about. So, that's all the update. That's for the one. Who do we have here? No one in this game. Quiet game. He did have Kia Nurse. Didn't play. Only had 5 points anyway. And then I had nobody. Playing. So I got no points this day. Tough. 0 points on May 17th to 14. That's tough. It adds up in the end, Adds up in the end, Alright, that's all I got for you guys. We're going to come back again with another reaction video in a second. I love you guys. We're going to keep going. We got to keep going. We got a lot to do. See ya.